Okay, so you know how everyone's always talking about MrBeast?
Yeah, definitely. Like, it feels impossible to avoid him.
Right. So today we are going to do a deep dive on MrBeast.
Sounds good.
So basically, I was watching some videos the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and like one popped up, and the guy was like giving away an island.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I was like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
this is MrBeast, and so it kind of got me thinking about
Yeah.
like how crazy his whole journey has been.
Totally. Like, he just,
Started out,
yeah, like gaming videos.
yeah, just some teenager
Yeah.
making gaming videos, and now he's like
Yeah.
this massive
Philanthropist.
phenomenon.
Yeah. And so I think it'd be really interesting to kind of like dive into all that.
Absolutely. I mean, his rise is really a fascinating look at how online content has just completely changed. Like,
Yeah.
we're not just talking about like silly videos anymore.
It's like
This is like,
high production.
yeah, high budget stuff, these insane challenges, these giveaways.
It's like,
Yeah, it's like real life video games with like actual consequences and real money.
exactly. And I think one of the things that's really interesting is not just the scale of his videos, but it's the actual quality of them.
Right.
Like, remember that video he did where he like recreated Squid Game?
Oh my gosh, yes.
The sets, the costumes, everything.
It was insane.
It was like movie level.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think that's a big part of like what makes it so interesting is just like
Yeah.
the insane production quality.
Absolutely. And there's also a ton of money behind that.
Yeah.
He's obviously investing a lot into it.
Yeah.
But I think even beyond the flashy visuals, there's like a strategic brilliance
Yeah.
to the content itself.
Totally.
Like, he understands what today's audience wants,
Uh-huh.
spectacle, like big things, and they want to be involved.
They want to interact.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so he's constantly like keeping viewers on the edge of their seats by throwing in all these twists and turns and stuff.
Yeah, like remember his video, Last to Leave Circle Wins $100,000.
Oh, yeah, of course. Like,
He took a really simple concept, right?
yeah,
But he turned it into this epic endurance challenge.
totally.
And like, that's why it's so genius because it builds all this tension and it keeps people watching for like hours.
Hours. And I think something else that's really smart is
Yeah.
he's really good at marketing and community engagement.
Yeah.
So he's using his massive following
Huh?
to create all this hype,
Yeah.
like before the videos even drop.
Yeah.
And he's involving his audience in the whole process, like
Yeah.
asking them what challenges he should do or getting ideas.
Yeah.
And it makes people feel like they're part of it,
Totally. Yeah.
which is like incredibly powerful these days.
Definitely.
Yeah. And of course, there's the whole philanthropy angle too, which has become like synonymous with MrBeast.
Yeah.
It's not just how much money he gives away,
Uh-huh.
it's how he does it.
Yeah. It's always...
It's theatrical.
Yeah.
He's always like pushing the boundaries of what we expect.
Yeah, it's like he's gamified philanthropy.
Right.
Like, remember when he opened that free bank
Oh my gosh, yes.
and just let people take?
Take as much as they could.
Yeah.
It was chaotic.
It was crazy.
But it was also kind of interesting to see how people reacted.
Yeah. And I think it made a lot of people think about, like,
Uh-huh.
you know, disparity in wealth and access to resources.
Definitely. And it sparked a lot of debate about the role of influencers in philanthropy.
Yeah, like, is this stuff actually helpful?
Right. Is it inspiring real change, or is it just like a temporary feel-good moment?
Totally.
I think that's the big question.
Yeah.
Because he's definitely changed online content creation and philanthropy.
Yeah.
Like, he set a new standard for everything.
Yeah.
But I think the long-term impact of it all
Uh-huh.
remains to be seen. Like, does this inspire others to give?
Yeah.
Or does it create kind of a distorted view of what charity should be?
Totally. Yeah.
It's definitely something to think about.
Yeah, it's a great point.
I think as we continue to watch his channel evolve, like, it'll be interesting to see where it goes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm fascinated to see what he does next.
Yeah, me too, for sure.
It'll be interesting to see how he uses his platform
Yeah.
in the future.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are asking the same questions.
Right.
Like, is he just giving money away
Yeah.
for views and for entertainment? Or is he actually trying to make a difference?
Right. Is there a deeper meaning?
Yeah, and I guess we'll see, right?
I guess only time will tell.
I mean, he has done some really amazing things.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, I can't deny that.
No, he's given away a ton of money.
Yeah, and he's helped a lot of people.
And he's raised awareness for
Yeah.
important causes.
Yeah.
So it's a mixed bag.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's kind of what makes him so fascinating.
Yeah.
is that he's this really complex figure
Yeah,
who's doing these really interesting things.
totally. And it's making us question our
Yeah.
own values and our own
No,
ideas
really.
about philanthropy.
Yeah, and I think that's a really good thing
Yeah,
to be challenged like that.
absolutely.
So,
Yeah, I think this has been a really interesting
yeah,
dive into Mr. Beast.
I think so too, and I'm really curious
Yeah,
to see where he goes from here.
me too, absolutely.
All right, well, thanks for joining me for this deep dive,
It's been a pleasure.
and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.